Hello. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Well, clearly it's not impossible, he's wearing it. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face. And his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome, please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? Looking into the death of Sam Watts. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There's a sharpness in Clue's eyes. The look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Okay, sure, I'm confused by that sentence, but anyways. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Right. That adds up. I appreciate you talking with me. Happy to help. So am I allowed in here? Well, I'm not getting instantly kicked out. Look at those dance moves. Hey, there she is. Noog. Johnny Clean. What's a name? The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean, you knew? Yeah, first time you're getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Sure you are. Who are you? Whoa, look at you. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. I told you, it's not like that at all. Bring me proof and you shall have it. I am honored, your majesty. That was why I said I used mustard instead of catsup. Forgive me, Jean, I was a fool. He looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. What do you just have? Okay, you have spells. Nothing that I will be using, but okay, let's see. Hello, lady. Mrs. Kubota, unless it's Kubota, I'm unsure how we want to pronounce this. Watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's a mixed race, African and Japanese, so it's Kubota then. Kubota then. If that is the case. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril," but her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Okay, she's just, yeah, konbanwa. Good evening. I don't know why you need to say that twice, but sure. Oh, we're repeating that. Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs. I mean, I am, but I can kind of tell. Sure. But not tempted enough. Oh god. Okay. Oh, we're gonna okay. Oh boy, we're gonna do mixed fucking languages here, are we? Okay. God, saying this will make me like cringed within because it's such a to like switch just for one word like this. is like, it just feels so bad for me to do this. Ah, tell me, Omae, what is it you're looking for? Now I know. Oh, okay, I was about to say something incredibly dumb and not true at all. I am aware of Japanese to okay, her using this means is basically like AU, like it's kind of a rude like buddy like type. So she has some like attitude in that sense. Unless she's being something, I'm not sure. She eyes you suspiciously. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, ne? Ne? Is that really? Ne? But you added an H? I'm not sure. So I've been told. Oh god. No. Okay, I'm gonna want to not talk to her very much. Also, that's not how you would want to spell it, like, outright, I think. You would add a U to Soka. That would be a U at the end there as well, I'm pretty sure. If you want to spell it out like, was it referred to as Romaji? And why should I help you? So basically what she's saying is, I see, or is that so? Sam Watts, I'm looking for his killer. Your face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him, we all did. Sam was a regular here, whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol. It didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cloove, I'm gonna assume it's Cloove, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake's escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all of the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupations, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they could be treated fairly there, and thus a tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. Alright. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? Please, if you are what I think you are, you know. There's always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs. If you are looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now, and cannot be reached by her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I would not have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key. Cool. Let's investigate. What's this about? There is a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry. Is that a double door? I guess it is. Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Framed painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouettes. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. There's a recipe stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Or receipt? A receipt for the Browning Max Power pistol from Jin Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn her on. Of course. Oh, is it not even like it literally? Wait. Okay. I'm not unsure of why we. All right. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at Seamstress Union, but it still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all the stuff last year, got my bartending license, got my apartment, and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me more than his involvement with cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Second paper. There's a poem. Oh, great. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Okay. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help. If it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in conversation completely. But I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights I've come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. It's a receipt and an old photograph stuck between pages. Oh boy. Okay, let's look at the receipt. A COD receipt for a special order. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maurice Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Okay, look at the picture. We don't actually get a picture. I was like, are we gonna get a picture at all? The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadow scrawled on it. Okay. And the last page. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. Set to a combination of... Fuck me. Okay. Oh boy. Got it. 34, 24, 36. Okay. Oh, thank fuck. I didn't even need to remember the code. They did for me, but I anticipated I would have to put it in on my own. What's inside? A frag grenade. That's it. Send it to your stash. That was everything. Okay, I see. I'm a little surprised. Coyote's computer is ancient. Probably fished it out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display an on-screen password. Without the password, the only other button on screen is a password recovery option. Decking. Can I just leave the computer for now? Can I find a password? Probably not. I'm wondering what this other room was. Because I can enter here, right? Is this not her room? Still enter it, apparently. Well, okay then. Let's try password to recovery. Please enter the 3 security questions to reset password. Your first childhood pet. Oh, fuck me. Is it gonna be Shadow? Your favorite musical act. I don't think. Oh boy, okay. Let's see, can we find that answer somewhere? Would be on the 3rd. Look at the picture, it has... I'm gonna assume it's the Shadow and it's the snake, yeah. Expect receipt. COD received for... I don't fucking know. I don't think there's any... specific... Well, I guess it would be Shadow, probably. Favorites musical acts: Concrete Dreams, Maria Mercurial, The Elementals, Shield Wall, Starfire, The Shadows. The Shadows? What is the name of your hometown? I'm gonna assume it's Chicago. Okay, so I'm gonna assume it's Shadow. We can brute force this really easily. What can we guess that's the favorite musical act? Concrete Dreams? COD? Something with that? Chicago? No. The Shadow. Starfire. Chicago. Apparently it was. Your password's been reset to this. For security, never write down your password. Logging you in. Sure. I gained 3 karma. The computer has a basic list of applications. Calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Just need to regard Delilah and meet Paco at this place. Contacts. Coyote's contact list is exactly 1 entry, someone named Paco. There is no comlink number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Access history. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than casual interest in vintage action figures. I see. Oh, they're both talking to her, I guess. Find and question. Yeah, right. Yeah. We got 4. Yeah, we wanna put that in, like. Do we want to put that in quickness then? Because it's calculate chance to hit in range combat, reduce chance to be hit with, yeah, so it's increases hits, reduces being hits. And this, because then we'll get up to be able to pick that as well. You get auto reload. That's fucking sick. Yeah, that's what we want to focus on for now. Let's do quickness, yeah. And let's save. And we'll leave it there for now. And we shall continue at another point. This has been very intriguing. This has been what I anticipated in terms of like going around, clicking on things, and, you know, reading things, get one, and that's exactly what I wanted. And I am all too fine with all of the reading, because that leaves me engaged personally. So I definitely have always some kind of way to be engaged with the game, which makes it easier to record or play or like stream or whatnot. So that's cool, neat, and good. Anyways, yeah, so we shall leave it there. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.